Hey guys, 8-Bit Squid here and welcome to another Unity and Playmaker tutorial. In this video we are going to be doing the kind of Mario run. So in Mario games, the 2D like platformer side-scrolling ones, if you press and hold B while running, Mario will speed up and get faster, and when you release the B button he will get slower. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're so close now to 100 subscribers. If you join my Discord server, link in the description and in the comments, once we hit 100 subscribers, what I'm going to be doing is holding a giveaway in my Discord server, giving away to 5 people, hopefully, a course of their choice from my Udemy courses for free. So yeah, just jump to Discord, join in there, and then, you know, once we hit 100 subscribers, that will be going live in a Discord server. When I do hit 100 subscribers, it'll be going for about 2 weeks. So just make sure to join, and then you'll be notified in the server when that giveaway is happening. Okay, so hit like and subscribe for this video, and let's jump right into it. So here I have my player holder. This is what I use for my timer tutorial, but it's basic. I've got movement and animation for him running. So if you're not sure how to get the movement going, I'll put a card in the top. If you've already got movement, it doesn't have to be the same way I do it from my tutorials, follow anyone else's. As long as it's Playmaker, this will work. Okay, so first off, with the get axis here, what I need to do is change the multiplier, because at the moment I choose using a number. So I'm going to change this to be a new global variable called speed. Okay, apparently I've already got it. Yeah, so we'll add that, speed. And then in our variables, we're going to click on the cog here, go to global variables here. And we're going to make sure that speed is set to 5. You can see it. Oh, here. Here. Wrong way. On camera. Here. Yeah. This variable here. Value. Set it to 5. If you want it to be a bit slower, you can. It's whatever base speed you want. Okay. And now that is done, we're going to add a new FSM. I'm going to close my globals here. I'm going to call this fast run. Okay, and first of all, we're going to create some events here. So first of all, we're going to do standing and then running. We'll add both of these to here, standing and running. And we're going to do we'll call this movement check. If I don't hit keys. And in here we want to do a float compare. Okay, and what we're going to do is with float 1, we're going to change it to use a variable, and we're going to choose our player X. Now, if it is 0. If it's equal to 0, we are standing. If it's less than 0, we are standing. If it's greater than 0, we are now running. With standing, we want to create a new state here, and we'll call this recheck. And I'm just going to add a wait event here. Set that to 0.1. Set that to be here with an event of finished. Add that here and make sure we tick the box and link it back there. Okay, next, running, we're going to create a new event here, and we'll call this press B. In my case, I'm going to be using the B button on my keyboard. If you're using a joystick or a game controller, you could maybe have it set to B, which would be, I think it's joystick button 0 for B. Unless it's a switch controller, then joystick button 0 is A, I believe. Let me have a look. Oh, sorry. So Xbox would be joystick button 1 for B, because A and B are different on Xbox and Switch. And here what we're going to do is get key down. And as I said, I'm using the B button here, so I'm just going to press B a few times so I get B here. And we'll add an event called run. Add that to here. And we'll set that to be run here. We want to do a wait event also. We'll set that to 0.5, and then we'll put finished on that. I can just click there to add that. Link finished up to here. So if we don't press anything, it's going to keep cycling through these two as well. Because otherwise it's going to be stuck here until we press B. Even if we stand still, press B, standing still, or it being stuck here, he's just going to start at top speed. Okay, and then we also want to do a set float value. Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm going to put this one at the top, and we're going to choose speed. And I'm going to set that to my base speed. So if you've got anything different to me, set that, but my base speed is 5, so I'm going to set it as 5. Okay, on run, I'm going to create a new one here. Okay, we'll call this speed up or end, because we're going to have two things happening here. So first of all, we're going to do a get key up. We also want a float add and a wait. Okay, so starting with get key up, I'm going to put this to the top. Okay, and I'm going to set that to the same button as before, so in my case B, and then an event we'll call run end. I'm going to add that to here. And for now, I'm just going to leave it. I'm not linking that back anywhere yet. And we're going to want another one called check speed. And we'll add that to here as well. Okay, so for the B button send event, we'll get that to run end. And then wait 0.5. Now, you can mess around with this yourself here for the wait time. I found it worked best for me in my testing of this when I was, testing this FSM. 0.5 worked best for me. Basically, that means it's going to wait 0.5 seconds before cycling to the next event we're creating, the next state even we're creating. If it's slower, maybe 0.3, 0.4 will be okay, but if you get it doing it faster, maybe 0.1, you risk when releasing the B, the game doesn't register you've released the B button, so it will just think it's constantly pressed. But yeah, so you can, when you got it running, you can check and see how it goes with adjusting that. So I'm going to create a new one here and call this check speed. Actually, I forgot on here. Move this to the bottom. Here on float add, we're going to choose speed and we're going to add 1. Okay. Here we're going to do a finished transition on this one for now. Well, we can just leave it as finished even. Okay, and we're going to add the float clamp. This will clamp our whatever value we want between numbers we set. So I'm going to choose global's speed, min value. So here you can have it as 0, but because my minimum running speed for speed is 5, I'm going to set it as 5. So then it will not go below 5. And my max value is how fast we want him to go. So if you want it to go 8, so 3 faster, you can set to 8. But for now, I'm going to put 10. And then in here also, we'll do a next frame event just to make sure that it does transition back. Okay, and we'll click finish there. Now that will work there, but we need to now slow down when we release B. So with run end, we're going to come down to here. And we'll call this slow down. Here we want to do a get key down. I'll explain why in a moment. A float subtract and a wait. Okay, so reorder them. So put get key down first and wait last. Okay, so for this one we want to set it to our key for running, so in my case B, and send that to running. We'll add that there. Now we want this because while we're slowing down, if we press B again, we will start to speed up running if we press and hold B. So we want that to go to here, our speed up or end. Now float subtract, speed, we're going to subtract 1. And that's going to happen every 0.5 seconds. Again, you can mess around with these times. And then we'll say run end here. Add that to there just to save creating lots of different events. And what we want to do here, run end, we're going to go to a check speed. Let's call it check slow down. And we're going to do here, we're going to have a float compare. And we're going to choose for value here, the float value for 1, float 1. We're going to set that to speed. Float 2 we'll put to 5. Now if it's equal to 5, we'll say speed lowered. And we'll call lower more. We'll add those to here. Speed lowered, lowered more. You can call these whatever you want. Lower more, we're going to link back to here. Actually, we want to do a float. That should be fine there. Okay. So if it's equal to here, actually, we'll set that to, if it's equal to 0, speed lowered. If it's less than, speed lowered. If it's greater than, lower more. Speed lowered will then link to up here, our starting state here. Because that then should hopefully, once it hits 5, just go to here. And in fact, what we can do is make sure here we do a set float value and set it to speed here, speed and 5. Okay, so let's test if this works. So we can actually click on the variables here and we can actually see our variables working. We'll hit play. I'm not going to edit this out because I've had people tell me they actually like to see the compiling so they know they're not missing anything. Okay, here we go. So if I do that, you can see that's working. Oh, no, come on. Something happened there. Let's try one more time. Okay, so speed, I keep forgetting to click on here. Okay, so one thing we have to change is this one here. Okay, if it's less than 0, we're going to set that to running. because obviously we have the negative for going left. Okay, when it finishes compiling. Okay, so running that way, oh, nearly. Okay, so you've got speed of 5, that's working. Okay, so now if I press B, our speed got faster. I should actually get rid of that. 1 second, this one and this one. Turn that off. Okay, so now we can actually see it working properly. If you look at the values here, the variables for it, you'll notice it goes up and the player will speed up. So we'll click on the player holder here. Variables, we've got speed of 5. I keep forgetting to click in the game window. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I think we've obviously forgot to hook something up there. Let's have a look. Run end. Real time, okay. Get key up, B, run end. So try that again. For some reason it's not going through. Could just be my keyboard. Okay, there we go. So if I do my variables there, thinks I didn't do real time. So you want to make sure, so I stop there, look, speed, slowing down. So there we go. It kind of gets stuck at 11, but it keeps dropping down to 10, so that's fine there. So if you want it to stay at 10, you could set it to 9. You see faster. If I stop, you can see over time, player's slowing down, and now he's at a speed of 5. And that is it. We have a kind of Mario dash run, or press B to run faster FSM right there. So hopefully you found this tutorial useful. If you did, please hit the like button and consider subscribing. Again, close to 100 subscribers, giveaway in a Discord server for 5 people with one of the choice of one of my Udemy courses for free. So you can actually make some different games using Playmaker in those. Again, hit like and subscribe, and until next time, 8-Bit Squid out.